What's up everybody, Adam here, and I'm coming to you today with a channel update video. I apologize for the lack of content and kind of like weird side content that's been coming up a lot recently. I know there was like the random hockey video and then the Pokemon deck stuff, which is kind of outside the normal grounds of the channel, but I always wanted to make the channel more than just Let's Plays. And the hockey thing was I actually got, I recorded the game-winning shot, and I just wanted to share that with everybody. I thought that was pretty cool. And then the Pokemon thing, I've just kind of started getting into the Pokemon card game, and, I just wanted to share what I have and what I'm doing, and, I might do some more Pokemon content in the future. Right now, I really haven't played with it much other than I've been playing a ton of Pokemon, the trading card game online. A lot of fun. Also a much different collection because you get a little, let me see if I got one of these guys. You get a little like code with each booster, and I thought that was going to be the exact same booster you bought. And it's not. You actually get another booster in the game. So my Pokemon trading card game online collection is different than my actual collection. And I play a lot more online because there's more people to play with. Mainly I just play with my wife, and we haven't had a whole heck of a lot of time to play or build decks or anything recently. So, like I said, there isn't going to be a ton of Pokemon content like that, but I might, throw in a thing every once in a while. So, yeah, sorry about the random stuff and the lack of, especially the comic book hauls. I know I'm like 3 weeks dry at this point. I've been having a really, really tough time getting to the comic book shop. My work has not been giving me a lot of Wednesdays off. I've also been going out of town, requesting time. I haven't really been able to get to the shop, and with being out of town, I haven't had time to record. So, unfortunately, I have really fallen behind, and I do apologize about that. Coming up in the next few days, I'm probably going to record on Thursday, which I think is the 10th. It'll probably be like a 4-week haul because I'll go to the comic shop Thursday morning, pick up what I need, and then kind of spiel out everything I got in the last 4 weeks. So yeah, a lot of stuff going on. Day off today, waiting for my wife to get home. We got some errands to do. Most exciting part, finally going to go see Deadpool. That's another thing that's just been getting in the way. I've been doing so much work that I haven't had the opportunity to even go see Deadpool yet. And it's been out since, Valentine's Day? So, yeah, just about a month later, I'm finally going to go see it. Pretty excited about that. And as far as content goes, I'm just going to be honest, blunt with everybody. YTCW right now, or YouTube Championship Wrestling, it's pretty much shelved indefinitely for the time being. I know there's a few people that really do like coming and watching that, and I apologize that it's not a weekly show and I haven't done anything since December. Work is taking up, while I only work 40 hours a week, my work days now are bouncing all over the place. It takes me an hour to drive to work and an hour to drive home. So I've already got 2 hours driving time. So now my work day is 10 hours. And then I have people that, are calling out or we're not able to cover shifts properly. So I'm working anywhere between 8 to 12 hours in a day. And then you add in 2 hours of driving time. Now I'm working anywhere between 10 to 14 hours a day. And it's just trying to do a show like YTCW, which really takes up a significant amount of time. I'm just not having the time to do that on my days off. I have housework I have to do. I have personal stuff, spending time with my wife and family. And it's really producing a show like YTCW without cutting a bunch of corners, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to put out a substandard production just to keep it going. An average thing of YTCW takes me, I want to say 2 to 3 hours to record, and then probably another 3 or so to edit. So I'm looking at, between 6 and 7 hours of just that one show. And I know this part's going to sound a little selfish, and I apologize, but every single time I put a YTCW up, I also get a copyright claim on it. Now, I don't get any strikes on my account or anything like that, but all that hard work I'm putting into it, I can't do anything with it. Somebody who has nothing to do with it is getting to monetize the video. And I know that's not what I should be here for. I'm here to produce content for you to enjoy, and that really is at the core of it why I do it. I like to be able to monetize it, but I like for you to be able to watch it. And every single time I upload it, it gets, flagged. And it's really disheartening that it's like I'm working all this time just for somebody else to be like, oh, I hear my theme song. I'm taking content. That video's mine now. So that's kind of just an insight into it. And I know that sounds kind of crappy, and I'm sure I could contest it in some way, shape, or form, but it's just not worth it. So YTCW for right now is on hold until I can get a little more breathing time. So again, I apologize if you're here for YouTube Championship Wrestling. As far as Let's Plays and stuff go, again, it's kind of the same thing. I have to sit there and record and then edit. And I just haven't had the opportunity for stuff like that. So what I've tried to do to supplement the Let's Playing, even though I haven't really done it in the last couple of weeks, I'm hoping to do it maybe later tonight after Deadpool, kind of have like a post-Deadpool stream. I am trying to stream at least once a week. And I've started a Fallout 4 series. And I'm just kind of playing through the game, experiencing the mission. And the last time we did it, we did some side quests. And I've had a lot of people come in and watch, and we've had a lot of fun, joking around, talking. And I do have some stuff in the works where I'm going to show, highlight some of the stuff that's happened in the stream. So if you haven't watched the stream, you can at least see what's gone on. Kind of cut it down, funny moments and stuff like that. But I'm not necessarily going to just stream Fallout 4, but it's definitely what I'm going for right now. I did pick up Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse, so that's something else I'd really like to stream. And I have some other stuff, some Super Nintendo games, Super Famicom games that I'd like to take the opportunity to stream. One of them is Captain Tsubasa 3. I'd like to try and do a playthrough. It's a soccer game based on an anime, and it's all in Japanese, so I don't really know what's going on in it, but the game is a ton of fun to play. I do have one stream already saved on the channel if you kind of want to get an idea of what the game is. It's just a really, really fun game. But like I said, that's kind of what's going on with the Let's Play situation right now too. So thus far, everything I'm telling you is I don't have time for anything. And I'm trying my best to try and still keep this channel active and going. More or less, a lot of the channel activity has been on Twitter, so you can kind of see what I'm up to, plans, stuff like that. So make sure you are following me on Twitter at NTTF_show. Now's the time for a show. So, I do interact a lot on there, especially with comic book news and some video game stuff, Pokemon, which I've really gotten into again recently, because it's the 20th anniversary. So, a lot of that's going on. And then something else that I've started to do a lot of is, because production of these videos does take a lot of time, and as much as I would like to do more comic book reviews and stuff like that, the average, I want to say like 3 to 4 minute video takes me 3 to 4 hours to make. And I know that sounds kind of silly, but it does take a lot of time, even if it is just a very short video. And what I've done to kind of supplement that is I am a member of Geeks Worldwide, or the GWW. It's a website that's all about video games and comic books and tech and TV shows and movies and all this stuff. And I'm a contributor. And I initially signed up with them. It was mainly just for the comic book haul stuff. And I did a couple comic book review videos. But what I've been doing, because it doesn't take as much time, I've actually been starting to write comic book reviews and top comic book of the weeks and top comic book covers of the weeks, stuff like that. Stuff that's really simple that doesn't take more than a half hour or so to do. Read a comic for 15 minutes, then 30 minutes to write a review for it. It's something that I've been doing to kind of supplement the channel. And I know I haven't put a lot of stuff out there as far as being like, hey, I am a GWW contributor on the channel. But again, that's one of those things that's a lot on Twitter. I tweet out a lot of the GWW stuff. I tweet out my GWW stuff. And that's something I want to share with you guys as it's just another outlet of, the stuff I'm doing. So if you guys have any interest in that, I'll put some links in the description below about where to go. They also have a YouTube channel, the GWW, so I'll put a link to that below. There's a lot of cool podcasts. I've been on one, Now that I have faster internet, maybe I'll try and get on another podcast. I work almost every single time the podcast is on. It's the only reason I really haven't been on another podcast. But I'll even link to the podcast I was on. We talked about our rumors for the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movies and discussing trying to have no spoilers going into Star Wars The Force Awakens. It's an older podcast. It's still really good though, especially the stuff about the Power Rangers movie. A lot of funny stuff in there. But that's kind of what's been going on. I haven't had a ton of time for the channel, and again, I apologize. I don't like putting out like half-assed content essentially. So I'd rather put out no content than stuff I can't put time and effort into. So I apologize it hasn't been as much. I do have this update video, and there is at least one other video that should be coming out today if it isn't out already. But at least I'm getting something out there. And like I said, hopefully later this week I will be able to get another Comic Haul video, and I'm hoping to stream over the next day or so. But thank you guys so much for subscribing. I've seen even more people subscribing, even though I haven't had a whole heck of a lot of content. So thank you very much for sticking with me and watching everything. It is always greatly appreciated because everything I make is for you guys to enjoy. So I'm glad you guys are subscribing and enjoying what you're seeing. So, until next video, this is Adam, signing off.